working on the filler panel, and what I'm doing now is I'm actually block sanding the filler panel to get rid of any imperfections and make it nice and smooth, and at the same time I'm getting it prepped for paint. Now when I'm block sanding, I'm using a soft block with 150 grit, and this is real rubber. I mean, this is not like today's bumpers. This is more like a real rubber or a hard type rubber filler panel. So my main concern is to get rid of imperfections, and I'll show you. These right here, they're actually, I don't know what this is. I don't know, but anyway, these imperfections right there, you can see it in the light, they were on this side as well, and I have no idea what that is, but they were all the same. It's all going at an angle or something, and on this side it was all going towards this angle, the same exact imperfections. And so I decided to go ahead and block sand the rubber, because obviously I have a lot to work with. So I'm treating it like if it's paint or primer or whatever, and I'm just block sanding it. And like I said, I don't want it all perfectly straight. I just want it nice and smooth. So if I like, for example, this here, if I sand this and I can get it all looking like this, you see there's some shiny spots, those are lows, then I'm happy. But it's not really so much of a concern. I mean, there's a license plate that goes here, so I don't care. But you know, there's all these markings all over it, and just had to get rid of them. I don't want them on there when I paint. So I'm gonna block sand it with 150, keep going, and get it to where it's nice and smooth. Okay, I did the sanding, and you can see now it's gone, those imperfections that were there. And there was another one somewhere around here that's also gone, right there. Well, you really can't see it, right around there. So now it's pretty smooth all the way across, and you see I got rid of some of the imperfections here that was here. And again, I wasn't making it perfectly flat because it's not much of an issue. It's not a flat panel when it's installed in the car. It's slightly curved, but I just wanted to get rid of all the imperfection. There was a lot right here, and basically I just kept sanding down until it became nice and smooth. So that's basically what I did. I'm gonna sand it a little bit more and get it nice and, you know, even, and not perfectly flat, but you know, all the sand scratches I want nice and smooth. And then I'm going to install it on the Nova, and I'll probably block sand it while it's on the Nova, but I have to bolt it down so that I get it as straight as it's going to get on the panel. And then I'm going to see about just sanding it down somewhat straight. Again, not perfect because it's just a filler panel, but I don't want any blemishes when it's installed on the car. I want it nice and smooth because obviously it's going to be glossy, so I want it somewhat smooth. So I have the bumper installed, and also I have the filler panel installed, and these are the results, and I have to say it came out really nice. You can see the paint line that I put, which is going to be covered by seam seal. It just goes right above the filler panel. And then if you look at the filler panel, you cannot see any of the pop rivets. So that was the plan. You can't see the pop rivets. So the bumper is bolted in, and I'll show you what it looks like on the side. Normally on the side, on the quarter panel, there's a side marker light somewhere right around here. And when you bolt the bumper right up against the body, the relation between the edge of the bumper and the side marker light looks kind of awkward because now it would be too close. Well, I thought about that when I was deleting the side marker, because I knew I would eventually put the bumper closer to the body, and I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just knew that I was going to do it. I was thinking I was going to remove this completely, but well, you see how I did it now. But anyway, that was one reason why I wanted to get rid of the side markers. The other reason is because I just want a clean body. So no side markers, clean body. And it doesn't look that bad with the bumper. You know, you can see the spacing here is pretty correct between the edge of the bumper and the edge of the panel. It doesn't look all that weird, and the bumper's not all the way out there, like a foot away from the body. So I kind of like the way it came out. Really came out nice. So the other thing I really like is you can see how that panel hugs the body. I love that. That was the other main reason for me reusing the filler panel, because I wanted that clean look, that finished look. I didn't want just a bumper and then this gaping hole. I really wanted a clean look all the way down the side of the bumper. So it's going to be like a transition. You know, the car's going to be painted red and this is going to be painted red, so it's just going to transition into the bumper. So no gaping hole. And I'll show you what it looks like on the bottom. Okay. Okay, get under the car. Alright, here's the bottom. And there's one of the bolts that connects to the shock. And then I bolted it with 2 bolts. It takes 4 bolts. There's 2 that go on the top, but I just put 2 there and I tightened them down. I tightened that one down just to get the bumper aligned and see how it looks. And now you can see the spacing between the bracket that connects to the body and the bracket that connects to the bumper. And this is the compressed spacing. So it looks really good. And then of course everything is clean and finished. And over here I'm going to you know, put some undercoating and make it a nice clean line. I don't like the overspray over here, so I'm going to clean that off. And then these bolts, they're not going to stay like that. They're going to be painted with the same paint that I painted the bumper and all the bolts in the car. So it came out really nice. And then you can kind of see the bolt for the filler panel there, and you can kind of see the there's the aluminum strip, and everything's painted all the way across, so no rust problems. I don't have to worry about that, and it looks clean. It looks very clean. And then there's the filler panel up against the body, and it goes down. So it came out very nice. I'm very happy with the results of this filler panel modification. Now, here's the actual fuel door, which is also the license plate holder, and I aligned it with the holes of the body. So you can see there's one there and then there's the other there. And now looking at it, you can see the space. So let me open it. like if it was attached, I would be able to open it fully. So I can get to the gas tank and fill it up. If you put the other method, it would brought the bumper somewhere around here, and when you open the fuel door, it would only open this much, and that's kind of, you know, awkward to get the gas nozzle in there. This way, it opens fully, so it opens like it was supposed to, except now I have less of a space, but I still retain the filler panel. And I'm happy with it because at least I was able to reuse this old 40-year-old, near 40-year-old part. I mean, it went through hell and back, and it was, you know, warped and everything, and well, I brought it back. And then here's the 320 grit scratches. I mean, not 320, 150 grit scratches, and I'm going to hit it with 320 when it's all said and done, so I get a nice smoother finish. So there it is. There's the bumper. Came out very nice. I'm very happy with it. And again, look at the side. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get on to the other side. I'm happy with it. So I have to say that this is done. Now I can move on to the next project, whatever that may be. Thank you for watching.